Howdy folks, Bluesboyjag here. Yet another cigar box guitar. This is a Charlie Patton special. This is a hot seller. I've been selling this for about 10 years now. Single coil pickup. Charlie Patton, of course, grandfather of the blues. Volume control. 4-stringer. 1/4-inch jack here. Old school bolt for a bridge, perfectly intonated so it stays in tune all the way up. 4-stringer, logo, Bluesboyjag logo, right there, signed and numbered, as I do all my cigar box guitars. I use the regular frets you'd find on a Fender or Gibson or Gretsch, etc. These are not cheapo frets, they are the real deal. I think this is tuned to an A chord. Ways you can tune these. I mean, literally a million quadrillion ways to tune these. You can put, right now I've got the 5, 4, 3, 2 strings from a regular electric set, so that'd be an A, D, G, and B string. You can tune it as this one is tuned to an A, which is A, E, A, C sharp, or you can tune it to a G. Bring your A string down to a G, keep your D where it is, keep your G where it is, keep your B where it is. Just like a regular tuned guitar, except for the top string, which is brought down to a G. Just a million ways to tune it. You can tune it like a regular guitar. Some people even tune it like a regular guitar. So you've got, instead of an open tune, you got A, D, G, B, E. You can use 6-string, 5, 4, 3. You can use 4, 3, 2, 1. I mean, just a million ways to do it. This is a Arturo Fuente box with Charlie Patton on the front. I spray all my boxes with about 8 to 10 coats of polyurethane to protect it. And of course, fret markers on the top. Fret markers on the front. I use a bolt for a nut. And when I make these guitars, I take a bolt, put it back here for a bridge after I've meticulously measured exactly where that bolt goes. Sometimes I have to angle it up or angle it down to intonate it perfectly. Intonation means you're in tune all the way up the neck. A lot of people who don't play guitars make cigar box guitars, and the strings are way too high up and they're not intonated, so you're only in tune for a couple of chords and you get up higher and they go out of tune. Not acceptable, folks, not acceptable. I've been playing guitar since 1978, so I know how to intonate and I know how to set up pretty much any guitar. I've got about 45 guitars myself, and I know how to intonate every guitar, Gibson, Fender, Gretsch, etc., etc., etc. I can intonate them perfectly up and down the neck, perfectly in tune all the way up. Another thing that I do on these cigar box guitars, if the box demands it, I put a little L bracket on the bottom here. The L bracket connects to the neck and it makes a little L shape right here to the body. This one came out perfect. Strings are perfectly flat and the perfect height, perfect string height. However, I have had some folks who requested higher strings so they can play slide, and so I put the L bracket on the bottom. So that what that does is allows you to either loosen the bolt so the neck goes up just a little bit. I mean, just a little bit, maybe a 1/16 of an inch, which actually raises those strings up perfectly for slide. Other folks prefer the strings down lower, so I tighten up that bolt, which brings the neck down just a little bit, so that the strings are perfectly set up for a fingerstyle guitar. So in other words, you have a customizable string height. You can have the strings high, or you can have them low. Most people request them right in the middle so they can play slide and fingerstyle, slide and fretting, that is. Some people want them high, and some people want them low. You can experiment, and you can raise it and lower it to your satisfaction. Really cool, really cool. I've made over 3,500 of these in 12 years, and you can catch them all at jagshouse.com. JAGSHOUSE.com. Once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support.